I did not mean to have that continue playing. We should be good now. Yeah, we're good, we're good. I am back, peoples! Hello, hello! Welcome back to Croc Legend of the Gobbos Remastered. I had to get used to saying this stuff again. It's been a while, to say the least. How is everyone doing? Hey, it's Speed Inkling, my best mate in the UK. How are you doing? How's everything sounding to you all? Everything sounding good? Hoping to get started very momentarily. Oh, thank you, I can skip this cutscene. And then I'll get this VC running as well, even though there's nobody at the minute. And then we'll continue with Sand and Freedom. I turn on myself the controls. Shouldn't take too long. Okay, that's not that long at all. Audio sounding good. That's awesome. Is my thing showing in the... Yeah, it is. I don't know why I was just taking its sweet, precious time. Hope everyone's having a... Hello. Having a wonderful start to their day. I say wonderful start, but... It's the afternoon for me. Hence my team for the upcoming Splatfest in a couple days. Whoa, don't put me up, Tornado. I may be light, but come on, I'm not that light. Do. I think everything's good. Oh, you. Go! I don't have a key to save you! I'm sorry! Maybe there's one behind me? You say you like stomping on things to see how you like it. How you like getting stomped on. Oh, the annoying little bugs I hear in the nighttime deserts. At least that's what it sounds like. Is there a platform? Yeah, there is. It's just taking its sweet little time to pop up for me. Go. I played this game many times as a kid, so I should know the ins and outs. Even though this looks much more appealing than PlayStation 1 polygons. Fine, I'll hit button again. Jeez, you guys take way too long for me. Third time's the charm, I hope. Thank you. Oh wait, the platform keeps going! I didn't even need to hit it again. Thought I would have to, but I guess not. guess there isn't... Oh, I grabbed the edge of that there. I thought I was gonna hit the boiling mud or whatever that is. This song for this area is an interesting pick. Different than what we had in the original. What? Yeah, laugh all you want. Are these songs remixed or brand new? They sound near identical, so I want to say remixed. But a lot of them sound near identical to each other. But I did notice that some songs in the original are kind of missing. So I guess it'll mix up both worlds? I mean, I ain't complaining. The music is still pretty nice. Uh-oh. I did play the original back in 2018, so it's been quite a few years since I last touched it. Oh. I want to say this is pretty much the same as the original. Whoa! I meant to let go, not turn around. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. Leaving a couple of these things behind so you slow down for me, ghost boy. Because I can't let you... Wait, where do I go? Oh, the balloon. I thought I would make that jump. I'm fine on lives. I shouldn't do anything stupid like that again. I call that a whoops moment. Was I at 0 at the end of last week? I don't remember. I don't remember if I ended at 0. But it shouldn't be that bad to grind for the lives. Sit back, relax as we take a good old... I guess I'll just call that the pre-leap of faith. I like the names to some of these stages. Like, we have a leap of faith. All the Ice Island levels, well, most of them had some kind of fun to go with it. This should make up for what I just lost in that last area. Oh. That's an interesting feature. area does kind of hit home a little bit. Given my geographic location, the desert world does kind of hit home for me. I'll save you, friend! I'm really glad those platforms, in particular, these guys, in front and behind me, are much easier to land on in here. Those things were so annoying to land on in the original. I think because they were more square-shaped? Worse, like they have a more bit of a round top, so I guess that makes it a lot easier to land on. So a lot of people, myself included, lost a good amount of lives on platforms like those. I don't think I want to hit those yet. Yeah, we're gonna have to be running back and forth quite a bit to break all these boxes. I forget which one is the thing I am looking for. But when in doubt, break them all! Yeah, when in doubt, just break them all! Can I get thank you? It's not the end of the world. Of course it figures it has to be the very last one. Or is it? So it just turns out I have to open that last one. I had to refresh my memory on that one a little. Oh, I forgot that was there. So if I were to look at that here, it mysteriously disappeared. No! I guess I miscalculated jump. Okay, the switch is gone. I only had to press it one time. Unless I soft locked myself, which I don't think I did. I made it again! Look, yeah, it's still off. It's still off, thank goodness. Well, at least the usage of to this is pretty nice. I was gonna say, I did this once, how can I not do it again? Is that the sun, the moon, or... What the heck are those? Like, that can't be the sun, it's nighttime. I want to say the moon and, like, Venus or something? At least that's what I get out of that in the background. It's not as magical as, like, the whole fantasy background we saw on the Ice Island. Thank you. You should be up here. Oh, there you you are. Oh, mummy. I was about to say any day now. Whoa, those were very close. Way too close for my liking. Yeah, that jump was way too close to my liking. Why is there a ball and chain just out of the sky? One of the many mysteries. If this were a castle, I'd understand it, but here in the desert, like, probably in an invisible ceiling. And that is why you should never play with fire, kids. You could get burned just like that. Ow. Yeah, you can see the pain I had to go through in the original with these jumps if they were way differently designed. This looks tough. Yeah, I had a tough time doing this as a kid. This platforming can be tricky. Aw, little butterfly. Fly away, little butterfly. Go. Every time I walk through those doors, I fall. Every time. Which way do I go? Okay, this way. Now that I know that guy's taking the long way. I'll leave one to slow him down. Yeah, you can keep on taking those crystals all you want. I don't need them. I was gonna say, where did that go? But there it is. Be free, my little Gobbo. I think another level like that and I'll be able to get 1 life back since, well, 100 of those things and I get a life back. Because after all, life is a beach. I'll never stop saying that. I really like the puns to the levels. I don't have a key! And there's one key, but not the one I need. What do you guys have, like, stormtrooper aim or something? You clearly missed my base. dun, dun. Nah! If I can react fast enough, I could get the jump before I slide. Oh, phew. Having that up there is so evil. It's like you're no. I get one of those back. But yeah, having that guy up here is so evil. Especially if he comes running after you when you're climbing up, and it's like, what am I supposed to do? Just sit there and wait for you to go? Or are you gonna just sit there and let me take the hit? Oh, here's the door. Be free, my friend. Light the way. I think this is the way. I know I don't have a key, but I think the key's down this way. I like to touch having little footprints as I run through the sand. Ooh. I'll leave that for now. Because doing those monkey bars but that guy shooting at me is not fun. I mean, if I could, if I wanted to, I could try climbing those monkey bars, but that guy would spawn fast enough and he would shoot me and I would fall to my death. And we kind of don't want crocodiles falling from 20,000 meters up or something. Wait, that's not where the key was? Is it down this way then? Really? I just had to make a left turn and there it was. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going, Jack? PVZ Jack?
Alright.
That's good to hear. Hold on.
Pokemon Violet. I didn't get the giant tail.
Doing the what?
That's in the giant Tyrannosaur. I couldn't get it in time.
That's unfortunate.
It was hard.
I didn't even attempt it, and when I saw this the last weekend, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna have time to prepare for this.
No, that thing was actually hard. It had like it starts with I think it has Dragon Dance.
Oh gosh, doing that enough times, and yeah, that thing will be fast and powerful.
I think it also has focus energy as well, because it crits every time it uses crunch.
Yeah, the focus energy increases the critical hit rate.
Yeah, but I thought it hit every single time.
That's unfortunate.
So I'm going to just get rid of it then, because I know I'm not going to beat it on my own.
I think I don't know if it's this coming weekend or the next one, they're going to start the Salamence one? I had to check the Nintendo Today app to know for sure.
I don't know, what terror type do you think it's going to be? Fire?
I'm thinking something to resist ice. Because it's got a quad weakness to ice.
Yeah, fire. Fire resists ice.
Fire would be an appropriate one.
Or even steel.
Yeah, fire or steel. But I know I probably will not be doing that this weekend because we got the Splatfest.
I can't participate. I'm not gonna do the Splatfest, honestly.
Yeah.
See, I'm not. So this is not my thing anymore. That's what it is.
I mean, that's fair. It's your opinion. I haven't touched Splatoon in a while, so I'm gonna be very rusty going into the Splatfest. Oh gosh, I'm like neck and neck with this guy here. And I really do not want to repeat this level.
What are you playing?
I'm playing Croc. Come on, give me this key, give me this key. Yes! I'm live again. Now that was a spooky challenge. Okay, I'll stop. I promise, I'll stop.
Wait, what game is it?
The game I was streaming last week.
Oh.
Boss 2 of the desert. Cactus Jack's Ranch. I find this boss pretty cool. I'm finding a giant cactus now. I do like getting the 2 free lives through this, though. Cactus Jack. He used Pit Missile. As cool as this boss is, I find him easy.
I'm trying to get an X control from this team. See, I'm building in this team.
Well, your thing does say X Control is your favorite black and white Pokemon.
It never occurs to me to actually use them.
If I just hide in this corner, he won't get to me. The Jack of all trades. I find this guy way easier than the tuna from the midpoint of this world.
Whenever I see a Minior, I have to kill it.
Defeat Burrito.
Man.
Oh gosh! That boss was kind of pathetic. You're telling me, I'm like, that boss, it's easy. I don't like this. Having 2 of these guys shoot at me when I get up and I have no crystals as backup. What, you're not gonna shoot me?
So I wish I could choose what background you can have when you're fighting a Scarlet Violet.
Oh, you could choose the background?
I wish it, I said I wish.
Oh, my bad, I misheard ya. You're gonna play Scarlet Violet
That's
having
right.
the stream in the background. Yeah, so I misheard you, my bad.
Well, that I'm gonna make a ground type sandwich. Save the game. Picnic.
Oh, hopefully this guy does not come back while I'm over here. Plus, I kind of learned the ins and outs of a lot of these bosses since, well, I played this is one of my first gaming experience, so I kind of know the ins and outs of this game to some extent. Oh, I don't think you were here when I brought this up last week, but I like that the background here looks kind of fantasy-ish. You can kind of see how this started as a Yoshi game looking at that background to this scene here. You can kind of see it. Haven't been doing underwater. I need to. Oh, that's how I move in underwater. I have to remember how I do underwater. Ow! Don't shoot me! I'm too young to be shot. Should be another puzzle. Yep, there's the next puzzle piece. With that, I got a life. And now let's Boskin sounds as we listen to World Force theme. In a second. This world is really tough. I'm not joking. We start with the Tower of Power. Do you feel the power? Moonshine. Okay, I'll stop. Castle Island, level 1, Tower of Power. This world can be really tricky. Well, it's meant to be endgame. It's supposed to be tricky.
The whole kind of endgame stuff.
And it's quite a contrasted environment from volcano to ice to desert to now the inside of a castle.
Right. I'm hoping I don't mess this sandwich up. I'm scared I'm gonna.
I'm sure you'll be okay.
You hear me scream of some sort? That means I failed it.
Are you like attempted to
That's
Tyranitar?
No, I'm making a sandwich.
Oh, okay.
Long as this doesn't go bad, then we're good. Careful. Okay. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good, okay.
Somebody's obsessed with power. Having a stained glass image of yourself? That sounds really cool.
Right. I'm about to reach the scary part of this.
I get scared.
The hardest thing about these kind of sandwiches is the hamburger itself.
Oh, I can believe that. That can easily fall off.
One. Oh my god.
What happened?
Oh, there's an onion on it just slowly slid off. It just slowly slid off the sandwich. Let's hope it still works.
Oh.
Right, time to see.
I don't like these monkey boards in particular.
Sure, that one mistake ruined the sandwich.
Yeah.
I'm going to be mad.
Okay, please be fast.
Please, Karen, please, Karen, please, Karen.
Oh gosh, I do not like these monkey bars in particular.
Okay, we're good. We're fine.
Not what I had in mind, but I'll take it.
One of the things fell off, but it still counts.
Wow. Come on. Thank you.
Now all I should see
I
are
always struggle with those monkey
Drover
bars down
and
there.
Excadrill.
I would have been so upset if I missed that. But no, I just
Yeah, I didn't
barely
have a
got
full
on the
win like my life
box.
this time. I actually don't know what moves you guys can learn.
Hmm?
Like as in a level up moveset because remember some can kill themselves
Oh yeah.
with either recoil moves or exploding moves or memento.
Yeah, this level always gave me a lot of trouble. I'm like, well, it's supposed to introduce the final world of the game.
I have a ground type sandwich and this is a random Electros.
Oh, since you're immune to ground types with that. Well, ground type moves.
Yeah, you're immune to ground, but that doesn't mean you are ground type.
Yeah. It could have moves that could still hit stuff that's...
It's like looking right at me. What level is it anyway? 65. It's just chilling over there.
Yeah? Which ones of those did I... Oh, yeah, that one. Hold up. I'll be right back.
Right?
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Ugh. I don't know what you are, but I don't like what you're doing. Thank you for the welcome back, Speed. Oh, I have all of them. I for some reason thought I was missing one of the color crystals. Whoa. Managed to get past good old Ruby there. I think that's her name?
Oh,
Took a bit, but I got that guy back.
water, but yeah.
Oh, nice.
I thought water beats, you? No, I mean water beats it extra to, like, ground type.
Now, we're pretty much going to be in the castle itself here on. Hassle in the castle. Whoa. Happily take like 3 free lives, thank you. Yeah, 3 free lives.
Originally, I just get a steel type sandwich, that way I'm guaranteed to get extra gel. But then I remember Dynamite also spawns down here.
I'm sure it shouldn't take too long. Oh wait, Droper's just parked ground. It's just ground. I was gonna say maybe a Drillbur as well, but I forgot that was just ground.
Yeah.
And there's probably a bunch more ground types.
No, it's just the Joker line.
Well, just Drillbur next to Drill? So either of those 2 types should be okay. Sandwiches should be fine.
Yeah, Joker and Ash are the only Pokemon the only ground types that spawn down here.
Ah.
Unless you count the Electros line as a ground type.
Weird.
Because apparently they're spawning.
Those are some creepy pictures. I want to say that's like what? The Baron's mother and kids? I don't know.
I like to have encounter power free ground.
I guess this castle's a bit too much of a personal touch, having self-portraits of yourself, your mother, and your children, or something. I don't know. I think those are his children. I may be wrong. I'm just theorizing. They never explicitly say. Ew. That Zapper scares me. What? Whatever, I got through. Those crystals mean nothing if I lost them all. Oh. I'm not gonna be able to. What? I was gonna say that guy can't shoot me, but his projectile went through the box. So not even the box can save me.
They're running around hoping for one to spawn and it hasn't. I want to point out, I managed to find like 4 shinies in one sandwich.
That's insanely lucky. Well, you probably had a shiny booster or whatever it's called.
Yeah, that was just for Iron Bundle.
Oh wow.
All you have to do really is just make a water sandwich and then go to Area 0. Yeah, I think Iron Bundle is the only water type that spawns down there. In the caves, I mean.
I could see that. I'm pumped I ended this level with no crystals on my name, but whatever.
I did find out if you do like a ghost sandwich in the day, like shiny Fluttermane will never despawn.
Ah. The Dungeon of the Fright. I always like this level. Because I use this level as an excuse to...
If you want to shiny hunt Fluttermane, it's super easy.
I always use this level as an excuse to grind lives.
But I use a level really well as an excuse to grind lives. That'd be 1-2.
I want to say the right or the middle. It's either the right or the middle.
Hear me out, go left.
You want me to pick left?
Why are you not saying left?
I'm gonna guess right. Nope. What if I could just grind for lives the rest of this place in here? Yeah, every time I get those games wrong, instead of the Gobbo, I get a life. So, if I keep messing up these games intentionally, I get a life out of it.
How does that work?
I guess what I mean by dungeon, I guess this guy's dungeon has a bunch of party games or something in it. That's just like a fun dungeon. Function. That's a good one.
Wow, there's some guys I've never seen play Smash and I really enjoy it. I just beat them, even though I'm like the worst. I'm really bad at the game. Yeah. See, I'm one of those Smash players who just sometimes press buttons.
Oh, just randomly mashing buttons?
And the two characters I do when I'm doing that is either it's either Gigi or Sora.
I don't know what's the meta and whatnot in Smash anymore. It's just been so long since I played that game.
Apparently Steve is like the most broken character.
Oh, I've heard. And it does not surprise me.
And it's just like competitive Pokemon, I think Incineroar is good as well.
That's probably why Kieran has one on his team. With Intimidate.
Do you think, here's a theory, I bet Kieran's Incineroar is the one from Smash Bros. I bet that's what that is. Kieran's Incineroar is the one from Smash Ultimate.
That'd be funny if it was.
Like I had like a little Smash Bros like mark. You know, I had the random feeling of actually transferring my shiny X-Gel over to Pokemon Shields to get the tower map, like the battle tower mark.
Yeah.
Because I think you get a mark for beating the battle tower.
Interesting. Well, yeah, that's such a thing does exist in all the games. That's like, well, I thought they were.
I'm surprised this game doesn't have a battle tower. It's really interesting how it doesn't.
3 doors, the spring, or is it a spring? And the balloon guy.
I mean, here's one other thing that annoys me about the battle tower in Sword and Shield. Like, any Pokemon that you haven't encountered on your journey, like, and you see one in the battle tower, it does not count to your Pokedex. Because I don't know how many times I encountered like one of the fossils that I do not have, and for some reason they keep popping up.
Just blow this guy up just so I can open a door.
Screw, I'm going to Smash. Screw it.
Well, I had to repeat the level anyway. I had to repeat the level anyway. You're way easier to dodge than the original. I always struggled with that guy in the beginning. Right, left, middle, right, middle, right, middle.
I'm actually gonna join that VC and see what the. I'm gonna join that VC. I may be back. I don't know.
Okay. Yes, I got it. No worries.
Nice.
No worries. Oh, take it back. Do. Okay, I gotta do this game again. It sure does a nice. But someone talking sure does a nice distraction, but now I can't handle this. I really believe I can. Hey Mario Wolf, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? We're continuing Croc Legend of the Gobbos, the remaster. How are you doing, my friend? Do. Oh, please, please, please! Yes! 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 I'll catch up with you guys in just a sec. I gotta focus on this game here. Showron, welcome. How you doing? Sorry I didn't respond to you right away. I was just focusing on that game. Because if I missed any of those, I had to restart this whole level. And considering this is the Dungeon of the Fright, yeah, I kind of need to get a good streak going on this. At least this game in particular is easy to win at. Whoa, went a little too far. I think I did a perfect run there. How did I miss you? Still have yet to get your physical copy. Hope it comes soon. I'm hoping so too. I was told May to June. At least I have a digital copy, so I can do this now. But I'll have a physical soon, so I can have it to brag into my collection. Oh gosh, I gotta blow this guy up again. I feel bad, but forgive me. I feel bad having to blow that guy up just to open a door. Filigran, welcome, how you doing? It's forever since I've seen ya. Well, it's been a while since I've done a stream as well, so... times have changed, I guess. I think it's down this way? Oh no, the key's here. I think that's what that Iron Giant dude just said. Ah! Life has just had its ups and downs for me, but I am in general doing okay. I did promise I would stream this game, and it just came out a lot sooner than I was expecting. I was expecting a summer release, but come to think of it, I'm really glad it's coming out now instead of in June when the hype of a new console's on the way. $60 lives. Why, that's delightful. Wow. Mosley's Freaky Donut. Now you're turning innocent children into monsters. How dare... I forgot the floors did that in this world. I forgot the floors shrink on you here. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get fast reflexes. I totally forgot they do that. But I still got the reflexes. And now for Fosley himself. Thank you for your own ammunition. No, no, no! Well, that stinks. Ah! What the heck was that? One more and you're down. Wolseley's final flotation. Well, it looks like I'm joining him in the bottomless pit. Except he somehow is alive. Oh, that was an interesting move. Smash and see! This level can be fun. At least I think so. This is the one level in the game where you can't get a single one of your health crystals. But instead, you gotta make these guys fall to their deaths. Hello! Oh. Oh, I missed it. No! Still enjoying college? Well, as long as you're having a good time in college, that's all that matters. I had a decent time when I was in college. It's been so long since I've been a college kid. Well, I say college kid, but you know. Oh. Oh. Do those boxes come back? Yes, they do. They just take a bit. So I just gotta make all these guys fall to their deaths, and then a key shows up to open the door. Huh. Oh, thank you. Hey, buddy, don't look down. No! Ah. There's, I want to say 5 rooms like this? And we're on 3, I think? Yeah, we're on 3. I just had to remind myself. Oh. I just missed it. Oh well. And you are going down, quite literally. Okay, it's only 4. I thought there was 5. There's only 4 rooms of this. No! How did I mistime that? Oh well. Well, our 7th puzzle piece. So now we're halfway through the castle world. Ballistic Meg's Fairway. Hope everyone's doing well. Speed Inkling has competition! That guy runs so fast, he leaves his trail on fire! No! Phew. That was close. Misty, okay. What's it say on the bottom here? No name. Even Speed himself said, looks like I got competition. Oh! I almost landed straight on top of that guy. Hey Vibrant, how you doing? We got the OG stuff on a tier trio in here. How you doing, my friend? I'm playing the remastered Croc Legend of the Gobbos, the first video game I ever played, at least on a console. Thank you. I still got some things I need to do for my streams and all that, but that'll be more fixed as we approach the summer. I know you feel bad missing my goodbye stream back in October, but that's just the end of a particular chapter. I'm back with a new I'm back with a new approach on things. I'm trying to remember what is locked in a cage here. At least this guy cannot reach me on the monkey bars. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for this guy to come back. I'm talking about like this platform is an actual living being. But it clearly is not. I always like it when he says curse splat or curse spat. Which one of the two? Either way, it's a cool catchphrase. And as this is the game I grew up on, well, the game I started on, I hold a lot of nostalgia and memories for this. Even if the game is... I got attacked by imposter speeding, pretty much. Ow. Wait, I'm missing something. I realize what I'm missing. Go back! Go back! I realized what I was missing. I cannot believe I just realized what I missed. I gotta go back. I let someone locked in a cage! Man, I'm such... Oh! Good thing I caught onto it now! I was like, wait, why do I still have this key? Must it actually work for myself? Do 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 do. I'm not restarting the level. I at least know where I need to go. He was right behind me the whole time. Now, back to the end. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I did that. Do. I don't think I asked, but how are you doing, Vibrant? I don't know if I asked you that or not. Oh, this is just a little patience game. That's all, folks. Can't complain. That's good to hear. I'm doing okay. Just taking things on the easy side. Finished a bunch of games throughout the last couple of days that I've been playing on for the last little while. But I'm taking things easy. Going nice and steady at my own pace. Thank you for just overall enjoying the nice and quiet vibes before chaos begins with my new job soonish. Thank you for asking, Vibrant. Hopefully we do not need to take any more detours like that. Yike! Are you kidding? I may be out of crystals, but I still got in the bonus room. That's good then. Thank you, thank you. Did you not recognize the input when I clearly pressed the X button to jump? Ah. That's right. Run around me in circles. Please tell me this one's gonna go down. I'm gonna have it this way just in case it doesn't. Okay, good. I just noticed the gong has the shape of the bird on it. That is very clever. It was so hard to make out in the original, but I could see that it's got the design of the bird on it. Probably because the belly of the bird is yellow and the background in there is also yellow. It made me think it was just a giant face with a mustache on it. That's what I thought it was as a kid. A face with the gong was a face with a mustache. How did it take me 27 years to figure that out? Swipe swiftly's a wicked ride. Whee! Yaha! Oh, these guys. Just pretty much gonna knock these guys out of the sky. I cannot imagine going on an elevator or lift or whatever, only to have people jump out and attack me. Ow! I need my one crystal of defense. I can't remember which platform. Well, the one all the way in the end, I think. Take care, have a good rest of your stream. Might be back. You're still streaming it back. Thanks for joining us for a little bit, Vibrant, and I'll catch you again very soon. Stay awesome, buddy. I do not like this bonus room, but I'm here anyway. Let's suffer together. I have to time these jumps, like, precise. I think it's like right as I'm about to get off the platform. Okay, I'm thinking I'm getting the hang of this one. It takes me a lot. It took me many more tries to do this when I was a kid. And yet it only takes me 3 for this one. Unless they made it easier in this compared to the original. Do. Time to take another lift. With more these guys. Ow, 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 ow. That's how it be when you get some years of gaming experience. You're right about that, Edo. Also, House of Life, House of... Hey! House of Life. How's Xenoblade been treating you? I have not started it yet. Well, I did just finish Suidoken today, so I should hopefully be on the way to starting Xenoblade soonish. Things that gave us a struggle are so simple now. Oh, absolutely. I guess that just happens as we get older and practice. Going good, just finish up the workday. That's legit, that's legit. That's legit, that's legit. Yeah, I always struggled in that one bonus room as a kid. Got over 80 hours. Wow. I think your Switch profile says 85 hours? I may be wrong on that one. But that's great to hear that you're enjoying Xenoblade. I just want to do the game as blind as possible, so I'm just glad to hear that you're having a fun time. I had a feeling you were gonna really like Xenoblade. I mean, RPGs and whatnot are your thing. Well, a lot of games are your thing, but I know stuff like Xenoblade is your thing. Don't get very high. Speed is correct on that one. But I finished both the Suikoden games with like 75 hours of playtime. And that was, well, I got the first game at like 100%. The second game I missed out on. And I pointed out my complaint about that on Blue Sky. So if I want to get the whole 100% experience, I have to play it a second time. Like, no, I don't want to play a 50-hour game right after I just finished it. No, thank you. I like the game, but I don't like it to where I want to play it 50 hours again, just to get a 100% ending. Because I missed a couple things at the end of the game. But I still love my time with the game, don't get me wrong. I mean, they don't call me the RPG fanatic for nothing. The beauty of RPGs with New Game Plus, you could just bring stuff to... Oh, indeed. That's what I like about the stuff like Persona. New Game Plus allows you to just skip through everything. Although I haven't had a need to do that myself yet. I know you sure have. Do I have them? Yes, I do. I don't like this bonus room. What it is these platforms shrink. And I have to, like, run and get on the next platform, like, ASAP. As it's shrinking. Or just go the path that I think it is. Which I don't remember it off the top of my head. So I'm just gonna take it one by one. I don't want to run ahead and go, well, when I just fall and die. And do I go ahead one more? Yup. Okay, I kind of knew the path from here. But I don't think I'll start it just yet. I did just come out of a long RPG, so I'll probably take a little bit of a pause and then start Xenoblade. Maybe in May? I'm just thinking ahead. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do next. But that's for another day. I'm going to unwind from new stuff in gaming when we got the Splatfest in a couple days. Hashtag Team After New, by the way. Panic at Platform Pete's Lair. I find this level pretty fun. Because every time this guy smacks his hammer, these platforms flip. It gets more complex than that a little later. But I like this guy in particular. He makes the final regular level of the main game a very fun one with this tight platform jumping. Any day you want to hit that hammer again. Thank you. Yeah, good thing I didn't risk it. Oh! This platforming always... always made it hard as a kid. Whoa! But I'm doing it like a pro now. Whoa! I wanted to skip that, but no, I just have to fall through the tiny little crack between those two. Oh, please don't flip. Thank you. This is the one room I don't have memorized if they're gonna flip or not. Okay, that was not too bad. Here we go. Okay, don't want to make that risk just yet. Rescue them all. Well, other than one. All right, Scorpio Joe, welcome. How you doing? How you doing, my friend? All right, Baron Dante's Funky Inferno. The last level of the main game. And now we fight the big bad himself. Been a while since I visited. Well, it has been a while since I streamed, really. I thought it was clear. I didn't see anything. Now I know to wait. What the? 5 crystals going into the final boss. I think I'll be okay. Alright, here we go! Final boss hype! I consider this as the final boss over the secret game. Not the secret game, the secret 5th world. Really? That was only phase 1! What I love about this boss is it has multiple phases. The first phase was not that bad. This one... he's aiming for me. It's gonna be a nice little trick game with this fella. Come at me, Dante. Oh, didn't wait long enough? Come on. Yeah, this third phase always gets me. Give me my crystals. Thank you. As annoying as your third phase was, beat ya. Nice, thanks for the GGs. Hey! That's a tritone. Thought of it that way. That's a weird... Never thought of it like that before. Death noise indeed is something else. But this was back in 1997, so games were simpler back then to today's standards. Now don't mind me as we watch our fuzzy little friends just dance. I mean, I'll take a bunch of cute fuzzy creatures dancing in front of a statue of me. Also, they changed that place up! This'll make that interesting. And thankfully I could skip the credits. Let's go find the last of the jigsaw pieces that we did get. Jailhouse Croc! I find the stuff that they put in the concept art and whatnot for mock test levels for this really cool. They always make the dungeon levels like this darker because so you couldn't see the unfinished polygons. At least in the original, I was like, that is a really cool touch. I never thought of it like that before. I'm like, the things that these developers did is incredible. Making a level darker just so you wouldn't see unfinished textures. That is incredible thinking. I would have never thought of that myself. I mean, I'm no game developer, but I think that's really cool. You gotta head out. Thanks for joining us. Speed and I will catch you later. That is pretty smart. I'm with you on that, Scorpio. And with that, I just heard someone try to shoot at me. Yeah, good luck with your stormtrooper-like aim. Alright, here we go. That's all of our puzzle pieces. Alright, and now that we have all 8 jigsaw puzzle pieces, we have to put it together. Yes, we watched Croc put this puzzle together. Number 1. Number 2. And when you combine all 8 pieces, you get... ta-da! A secret 5th world! Oh, and the Baron's back. But crystallified. Now, I like the theme song that plays on this world, so I'm gonna shut up and let you guys listen to it for a minute. Crystal Island, level 5-1, and so the adventure returns. And you guys can see why I love this song. It is a nice song. The gimmick of this world is there are 5 levels, 4 main levels and a boss. The 4 main levels are based off of each of the 4 main worlds of the game: volcano, ice, desert, and castle. The boss level at the end is in the middle right there, and it's the secret final boss, which in the original, I found the secret final boss very, very, very stupid. I'm hoping that's a different case this time around. But let's begin with 5-1, and so the adventure returns, themed off with the volcano world. And I should point out that these are much harder versions of those levels from those themes. How did you miss me? Did I? I don't even want to know how the heck I dodged that. I was supposed to fall to death. Oh, this room. I don't like this room in particular. Because you saw me having to time those jumps with those guys on the monkey bars. And when they jump, they knock me over. Well, look at this one. And down there is death. I had to wait for that guy to go. I'll wait for him to go again. Go, go! Okay, that level was not so long. But this final room, I think, is probably the hardest of all that. I like that the game gave me like 2 free lives in preparation for what's to come. Oh, and the levels on the Crystal Island have no Gobbos to rescue, so it's just get to the end and ring the gong. It's that simple. And if I swing around the islands as I get the 4 levels, you'll wind up seeing some of the other levels in the worlds in the distance. Like, we could see the volcano and the desert in the distance. Do. Whoa! Ah! Ow! Actually, I'll go back in the last room and get those crystals, since loading times are a thing in the past here. Because normally I'd be like, nah, screw it, I'm not going back. But since loading times are non-existent here... Whoa. I could go to and fro rather freely. No! Ah! Well, this is gonna be annoying. One thing that I really would have liked from these Crystal Island levels is that at the end of each of the 4 levels, I would have had a rematch with a harder version of the bosses to the islands themselves. Like, sure, I would have been happy to rematch the boxing ladybug again at the end of the volcano level of this world, and a rematch with Demonitzi at the end of this level. No! Oh, you suck. Oh, I still got crystals out of the end. In your face, I got crystals in the end! Alright, next we have Trial on the Nile. And we can see Grassland Ice Island over there. My bad, not Grassland Island. This way is Grass Island. Behind us is Ice Island. Over there is Desert Island. So that means over there is Castle Island. I see him. I want to show that little Easter egg for this island in particular. It's a cool touch. Going in this with no crystals scares me. Really. Oh. No! No, I need this one crystal. This isn't too bad. Oh, this room again. With that giant cork in the pipe over there. No, really? Oh well. Thank you for allowing the jump to be made. Remember last time I had to get on those monkey bars? I climbed atop those monkey bars to run over there. Yeah, I don't have a box to do that this time. Yeah, I don't have a box to help cheat me this time. So the instant I get this guy dead, I gotta break a leg and run like the wind. Like, go! Oh, I don't want to run to you. Okay, it's just that way. I wanted to make sure I wasn't leaving anything behind. Yeah, oh gosh, I'm gonna need to end the next level with 70 crystals. Roughly, if I want to get one more life before the game is over. Okay, the level name here is a pun. Because on the original of this game, Fox Interactive worked on this as a I don't know if it was a publisher, but they helped work on this game in some form or capacity. This level is Crocs Interactive. A nice little pun off of Fox Interactive. I'm like, ha 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 ha, when I heard that for the first time. I thought that was kind of funny. Crocs Interactive. Second to last level of the game. And this beginning sucks. I had to make a leap and get rid of that guy, all while having no health. And yet I somehow do it on the first try, despite me talking about how horrible that is. It goes to what Edo said earlier about the whole us learning how to adapt to things and things being easier as we get older thing. What can I say? This was a chore when we were kids. Stuff like this was a chore when we were kids. But it's a breeze now that we're grown-ups. Well, most of us are at least. What the? What touched me? Oh. So, which door of doom do you want me to face, guys? The left or the right? I figured I'd ask you... Actually, let me make this as a poll real quick, if I can do that. Alright, I'm gonna start a poll real quick. Which door should I open? Door to the left or door to the right? I'll give it a little bit to see what you guys say. I'll give it like a minute or two. Door number left or door number B? I'll give it like a minute to see what you guys say. And then if I feel like it, I could go back and see what the other path has to offer. We have one vote for left. Two votes for left. It's looking like we might be going to the left. I did say I would give it like a minute or two for people to decide if we're going left or right. I did give it a couple minutes, and it looks like we got 2 votes for left and none for the right. We're going door left. I'm kind of glad you guys picked this door because this guy's here. I honestly forgot which path had this guy, and the other one had the imposter speed inklings, as I call them. Which was the other way. I got lucky with that one. Alright. Alright. All that's left now is the final level of the game. Secret Sentinel. Normally I would say a final boss type here, but in the original this boss sucked. But let's give the Secret Sentinel a try. This boss is really stupid. I'm about to show you why. The Secret Sentinel is the boss. You have to ring these gongs. And if they stop... Oops. And if they stop, you have to hit them again. So you have to get all 4 of those gongs going at once. This boss is so stupid. But having these bigger platforms makes it more tolerable. No! See, I took too long. He's got a little bit of his health back. Yeah, this boss is... I don't like this secret boss. At least it made it easier to tell how close you are to defeating him, but... because they have the health meters in the remake. In the original, there was no health meter, so you just had to keep on running around and ringing them and hope you ended. Whereas you have a better idea this time. So that makes this boss more tolerable. I will give it that. The health meters, thank you for adding those. Alright, I'll sit through the credits for real this time. Argonaut's the publisher, so... Fox was a developer? Yeah, developer, since it's now Titanium. This game, I think it still kind of lives up. I know I made everything look easy, but I've been playing this game for years. So I kind of knew what to expect and how things would go. The following people thank you for playing our game. While not the best game in the world, I enjoy it. I made a pretty good first game to ever play. And thank you for the GGs, my friends. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, the original version of Secret Sentinel was dumb. But at least it's better at this one. It's better this time, since you have an idea for how it's going. I'm really glad the developers came back to, well, Argonaut came back to work on this game. And they did say, if this does sell well, they will remake Croc 2. Which, while I don't have as many fond memories of compared to this one, I still enjoyed it. But what really excites me is, Argonaut did say, if this game does well, they will remaster Croc 2. And if Croc 2 does well, there's a possibility they may work on a Croc 3. So I would be very excited to see a Croc 3 come around. When Croc 2 does come, I don't think I ever got to play Croc 2 on the channel. Yeah, I never got to play Croc 2. I think it's probably because my disc is messed up, I think. I don't remember why I didn't do Croc 2, but that'll be completely new. I never played Croc 2 on the channel, but I played it a bunch. An idea for at some point. Now that I'm back from beyond, there's stuff I can do. That would be interesting. You know, I'll play through Croc 2 on my own time and see what's wrong with my disc, if anything. And then I can, like, if it's fine enough, play through Croc 2. I just want to make sure, I just don't want to go like, bad news, guys, I kind of can't play it because the disc has problems at this particular point, blah, blah, blah. And it would not be fair for you guys for me to start something and accidentally, abruptly end something in the middle of it. It would not be fair to you guys. So, that'll be a thing for me. Play it on the side, make sure everything's fine. And then when it does get an eventual remaster, keyword hopefully, I'll play through Croc 2 again. But I had fun doing this game. And maybe, I don't know who Kim Tran is, but, oh, here we go. Croc will return. Take care. Their statements are gonna hold true this time. "59 lives, 8 jigsaw pieces, 100% completion." This game was definitely nice. In the Crocopedia, we could look at interviews with the developers, check out game design, view a soundtrack, and explore artifacts from Croc. There was a TV series? I did not know that. We can view Japanese commercials, marketing and merchandise, a photo book, and learn how to make a crochet. That sounds adorable. You know, why not? Let's watch the Japanese commercial. Let's watch the Japanese commercial for this game. Not what I was expecting. Oh, and we have a view of the Japanese guidebook. Oh, that's cool. We get to see the Japanese strategy guide. This is all really cool. Having this Crocopedia is a love letter to the fans to see what went into the minds of the developers as they were making the game and all that. It's really cool. Game design. Concept art, character sheets, character designs, animations, test levels, game design documents. A running post showing the cartoon dynamics intended for the... Nice. I guess we're ending the stream by looking at this stuff here. Concept drawing a croc. Oh. Suggestions for hanging and falling behaviors. Croc demonstrates its ample musculature. Concept piece showing how dynamic and cartoon-like the character Croc would be. Showing that Croc's abilities could be expanded in certain circumstances with, for example, boxing gloves. Also, a boxing match was in the consideration. That's really cool. I really like these touches. Concepts for Cactus Jack boss and gameplay. Yeah, the guy that I found to be pathetically easy. More for Cactus Jack. Character design for Cactus Jack. Huh. Gameplay concepts for Croc's fight with Baron Dante. More concepts for Baron Dante's fight. Gameplay concepts for Croc's fight with the balloon boss, Fosley. I like that they have these actual hand-drawn suggestions and designs in here. That is really cool. I can barely read that, but it's really cool that they have this here. Character design for Fosley. I mean, it is really, really cool to see all these concept arts. Boss fight gameplay concept for Neptuna. The King of Atlantis. He looked way different in his concept in the final design. Enemies such as this is more interesting than the slug. Than the... What does that word say? Whoops. Then the Skug provides more options for attack moves, etc. because of his fork, tail, etc. Fork could project a magical ray at Atlantean Arena. Possible tail whip attack. So much went into the designs for these bosses. It is really cool. Coral walls, very colorful. Atlantean rubble and statues. A fixed camera. Air bubbles released, timed. A sandy base with seaweed. Or like the stuff at the bottom of a fish tank. You mean like those little pebble things? Croc will need to collect these tiny bubbles in order to survive underwater. That never made it into the final game, unfortunately, but still cool. It's still a cool concept. To be fair, the bubbles and then breathing mechanic would have made things very, very difficult in the underwater levels, especially for this boss. We're at the base of the arena. We'll attempt to keep Croc and Neptuna in view at the same time. It will zoom in and out, allow the player to keep in view exactly what's ahead and the whereabouts of Neptuna in relation. Neptuna has a very short memory and occasionally forgets where he is. This is when Croc should attack him. Hit him in the belly or face 3 times. Boss fight gameplay concepts for Itzy, the Ice Demon. A slippery floating iceberg. For medium and large scale ice boss, a stomp attack. Slippery arena, non-slippery. 8 of the little critters got zapped by Baron Dante. Original ice demon form is that of Ice Widgie. 8 of them. Attack 2. Small demons use a rolling attack towards Croc. Very big and very fat. This boss tries to belly shove you off the edge of his arena and into the icicles below. Boss fight gameplay concepts for Flippy, the boxing lady. Ladybird! Spotlight effect could be colored lights. No exit through the rope. A punch attack in preparation gives Croc time to escape. Hit Flippy in the tubby to knock him on his back. Stomp on his belly. Do this whole routine 3 times to destroy. Flippy refers to his old self. A sound effect is a bell. I like the concept of the Ladybug designed arena. It is really cool. Each type of attack could split into rounds. There will be a total of 3 attacks, 1 round per attack, getting progressively harder. Punch, Globber, Ballistic Nutcase? Each of Croc scores a knockout on Flippy or vice versa. The game will move to the next, more difficult round. The first to score 3 knockouts is the winner, and Flippy reverts back to his old self if Croc wins. Other possible moves. Rope bounce. That would have been chaotic. And a belly flop. People do that in boxing, wrestling, I think. Well, definitely in wrestling. I don't know about boxing. But I've seen that where people do belly flops in wrestling. The Crystal Boss. Boss fight gameplay concept for Baron Dante's crystal form from the secret levels. Once the player has managed to activate all 3 gongs and the crystal sentinel starts shattered in the center of the arena, a congratulations message will appear and Croc will turn and give victory signal to the camera. As this is happening, the player to the camera the player will see the boss return to life and zoom up behind Croc. He will begin to reach out at Croc behind Croc. And they begin to fall towards him. At this point, control will revert to the player. It's a little hard to read this script. But regardless, this is still a cool concept. Possibly, some of these were easier to understand. A gameplay concept for an unused enemy. And what? An unused enemy? That would have been awesome to have a dragon fight or something in this game. Something with a dragon. That would have been cool. Concepts for potential gameplay ideas and setup. If that doesn't shout this was supposed to be a Yoshi game, I don't know what does, the way it's colored. The elephant catapult. Gameplay ideas. Potential bosses. Potential bosses and aspects of gameplay. Ideas for those codes. If it was a Yoshi game, I'd be surprised. This game was originally going to be a Yoshi game. It was going to be a 3D Yoshi game, but Nintendo turned the idea down. And then the developers that were working on it at the time turned it into Croc Legend of the Gobbos, as we see right here. So this started off as a Yoshi game, and I could kind of see it. I learned that years later. How many of these are there? Ideas for gameplay methods and interactable objects when Croc is swimming. Ideas for different enemies. Ideas for different enemies and interactable objects. Ideas for enemies. Ideas for gameplay mechanic and an enemy. Croc character concept. Art montage by... That's cool. Early concept... Oh, this is the last one. Early concept of falsely showing the scale difference between his original size and after his transmorgification. Character sheet for Croc's 3D model. A 3D caterpillar. Character sheet for Chumley, the Rocket Man 3D model. Oh, this thing's name is Grimmy! Hammy the Hammerhead Shark. Character sheet for Mummies. Character sheet for the... There was Pelican in this game? Character sheet for Swipe Swiftly 3D model. Character designs, sketches for Croc and costumes created for unknown purpose. Experimental sketches of raccoon, wallaby, tiger, dragon, and platypus variants of Croc. I never heard of a wallaby, but I guess they were originally going to have different ideas for Croc before they locked in on a crocodile. Experimental sketches of tiger, dragon, and platypus variants of Croc model. If Croc made it in Smash, I would not be surprised if these were the all costumes. This is really cool. Experimental sketches of Fang the Dog and Robo-Croc variants. Experimental sketches of Wallaby and Raccoon variants. Hold up, let me look this up. What's a wallaby? A wallaby is a small or middle-sized macropod native to Australia and New Guinea. I think I pronounced it right. With introduced populations in New Zealand, Hawaii, the United Kingdom, and other countries. So, like, a tiny little, what looks to be similarly of a kangaroo. But they're missing a pouch. Are kangaroos and wallabies the same? Nope, wallabies are small marsupials. Much smaller than its kangaroo sister. One big characteristic of the wallaby that separates them from the kangaroos is size. Wallabies grow to about 3 feet tall and weigh about 45 pounds. While some wallabies can be friendly and cuddly to their caregivers, they are wild animals and not suitable as pets, and their temperament can vary greatly. Oh wait, they do have pouches! Okay. Where the young are developed and protected after birth. So, apparently wallabies do exist. I was just like, what's wallaby? Just like a smaller kangaroo. Character animations. As part of research development process, test animations were created for alternate versions of the Croc character. Huh. That's actually pretty cool. Oh, they have animations for all the other models too? That's actually pretty cool. As part of research and development. Hey, what's that next to the top one? Trees? Mushrooms? Developer test levels. The developer team explored a lot of ideas for Croc, not all of which made it into the final game. Buried in the game's source code and assets are long forgotten maps and unfinished levels, like this unused layout for a desert island spooky challenge room. It's actually cool that they incorporated showing us test levels that never made it into the full product. That is really cool. Flying in the face of established rock, paper, scissors conventions, this boulder looked great on paper, but ended up getting cut. We suppose this was one Rolling Stone that gave testers no satisfaction when they were left screaming, "Give me shelter!" It would have been cool if we were able to actually play in these test levels as well. But I can understand why it's not a thing for us to try out. Oh! While a few small ice slides made it into the game, the team initially experimented with whole levels based around the concept. Okay, I'll admit having ice slide levels would probably be pretty fun. To think they had all these ideas. This was quite the game. Love the ice vibe. Yeah, I get a joy out of snow-themed levels. I definitely do get a joy out of ice-themed levels like what we see here. It's really cool. Now I wish we had more ice slides. Mario 64. I can kind of see it now that you mention it. I can see it now that you mention it. The one where you're on the slide and you fight the penguin. As cool as they look, these levels may have drifted too far from the game's original core platforming experience. Can see why. The ice is nice. Totally rhyming. Or perhaps the team just got cold feet. Thankfully, some of these concepts do make a return in Croc 2 in some shape or form. Either way, this was one idea they let slide. I really love that they're showing us this. Here we shine a light on a prototype map featuring one of the game's rarer mechanics, time-limited torches. Those are torches? They look like a jar of fireflies. Only found in 3 levels of the desert-themed levels. We think you'd find it quite illuminating. Well, welcome back, Mario Wolf. We're just looking at the added stuff now that we finished the game. Like we looked at the concept, or we're looking at playback videos, Or test levels, rather. Stop hammy time. Unless you're a villain, a large room with nothing but a couple of sharks in it might not seem like the most compelling design. But single-purpose maps such as this made it easy for the team to quickly test the waters, get it, and iterate on new ideas, nailing down the designer Croc's many unique obstacles and enemies. Well, those sharks don't seem like they're going to be wanting to go out of their way to hurt you. So I'm like, what kind of a monster would want to kill those sharks if they're not wanting to do anything to hurt you? This small test environment showcases an unused underwater pump obstacle and a hammy with some interesting habits. We can't be sure why they feel the need to hide their fins in the sand, but perhaps that brand of madcap tomfoolery is precisely how they attracted so many fans. So, like, the fact we get to see these test levels, I find very cool. Oh, this is what I was talking about in the one dungeon level earlier. Every environment has a unique set of tiles, which designers piece together in distinct layouts to construct the game's levels. This prototype dungeon map makes this easier to see, as it lacks some of the decorative joining pieces used in the finishing levels to help cover up gaps. Side note, by lacking doors, it also makes a far more effective prison than any we see in the actual game. Yeah, this is what I was talking about in that one level. With the lights on and all that, you can see the dark patches. So, a lot went into this game. If spooky ghosts and swashbuckling pirates weren't terrifying enough, the team also experimented with, brace yourself, monkeys! None now remain who know what drove this little guy bananas, but he ain't monkeying around. So this was a scrapped enemy, I guess. Time for some wheel torque. This test map steps it up a gear with a set of interlocking cog platforms. There's no time to get cogged down thinking too hard about the physics. Croc's a reptile on a transmission. I think they locked in the middle of each in the final version of the game. In the final game, not final version, in the final game. Rotating platforms introduced a whole new frame of Croc's movement. Test environments like this help the team fine-tune a platforming experience, which has nothing short of revolutionary. Huh. This is a very clever concept. I like it. I like it a lot. This chill snow-themed map demonstrates how even the simplest of levels can be useful in development. It provides an ideal arena for testing and refining Croc's movement as he transitions between snow and ice surfaces, helping the team strike an ice balance between fun and challenging. This is really neat. Our journey ends like a good meal, with desert. It's unclear whether this map was intended to be fleshed out into an actual level, or if its purpose was simply to test Croc's movement and footsteps in the desert environment. Whatever the case, it may well be the most literal sandbox environment ever featured in a video game. Quite literally a sandbox. We get to see, and we could look at interviews between all of these people. Which I don't know if I have the time for all of them. Soundtrack CDs, remaster remixes. Hold up. I never heard this remix before! This is sick! Inverse phase. Oh, it's only 3 of them. I'll listen to these. Oh, this is also cool. I love that they also incorporated these. Nocturnal Plant. It's like a techno remix. We have a soundtrack CD and a work in progress. What's work in progress? Oh. only 30 songs got used in this game? Some of the... So, yeah, these sound like the originals. Development team. Croc spotted at a game convention. Croc balloon spotted at X 1997 in London. A Croc cake. The Gold and Platinum Awards for the sales of the game's original and greatest hits. Oh yeah, it did get that well. So there's marketing, art, Greg Winter's arts, Croc merchandise, and Croc media. A Game Master first look, August 97. Sega Saturn advertisement. Game Informer magazine, June 97. The Italian Games Machine magazine. A 2-page. Oh my gosh! Like Laura Croc, Croc has more moves than you can shake a stick at. Move over Mario and cruise by Crash Croc Rocks. Croc looks to be the best fun 3D platform for years. So here's my question. How did Croc find this competition? With Mario, Lara Croft, and Crash Bandicoot? Well, let's just say delicious. Okay, that's morbidly wrong, but that's still a cool ad. Croc on the beach with a couple of Gobbos. A jacket. More jackets. A Croc plushie. There's a Croc plushie? I never knew that! Now I'm tempted to see if I could get one. I didn't even know a plushie of Croc existed. But considering they're ancient, probably gonna be very difficult to come across official merchandise. Created its promotional item and highly sought after by collectors. It is so adorable looking. Yeah, I could see why people mistake it as a Yoshi. Croc backpacks are created for promotional giveaways and as in-get with purchased items for certain retailers in various markets. The brown backpack was a competition prize and extremely rare with only 40 to have been manufactured. That few? Croc backpacks were created for promotion. This pack was a gift with purchase customer of a British retail store. This pack was a gift for people buying the PC version of the game. This Croc CD wallet was a gift purchase item for the Platinum edition of the PlayStation version of the game. It's cool. A promotional beanie hat incorporating the Croc logo. T-shirts were created for promotional purposes and also for Argonaut and Fox Interactive team members to wear as a uniform at trade shows and media events. I think the Rock store is actually also selling Croc T-shirts. If you were to go look up for the physical version of the game, which let me see if I can. Let me get the link from my Twitter and all that. I should have it bookmarked, so let me see if I can find it. Do. It's here. I'm just looking for it. I did realize I had to scroll quite a ways to find it. Sorry, I'm just trying to find this thing so I can find where to get the actual t-shirts, because I know it's there. I know we can find it. I'm just looking for it. Do. Oh, here we go. There we go. There we go. I found it. I found the link for the Rocket Games store. Where you, well, I think the physical versions you're not gonna have an easy time coming across it, especially the collector's edition, which that's sold out. But you could also buy a cute Gobbos plushie and a bunch of t-shirts. They're not the same t-shirts as the ones we saw in Niall's as we see in the merchandise here, but it's still cool to see none the least. All right, next. You know, I'm tempted to one of these days to go on Amazon and see if I can find Croc shirts and whatnot. A promotional giveaway in the United Kingdom was a compressed cotton fabric block which expands into a t-shirt when submerged in water. Why are they showing me all this British stuff? Do they secretly know I'm learning how to become a Brit? If only Speed was here to hear me say that. This small wooden crate contained the ticket for the Croc launch party and 1997 European trade show, computer trade show. Although a good number of crystals were kept by the members of the development and publisher team, very few of the wooden crates are known to have survived. The possession of the crystal inside the crate granted entry into the Crocodile Lounge at the London Olympia Exhibition Centre. This 4-foot-tall plush was a Unite competition giveaway prize, photography courtesy of Greg Washer. These disposable cups were made for use in the Crocodile Lounge at the 1997 Croc launch party. Very few have survived. Were there many of them to begin with? A classic baseball cap with the Croc logo on was a promotional giveaway item. Alright, let's take a look at this guy's art. Legendary game cover artist Greg Winters was commissioned to create the potential box art covers and marketing art for the game, but were ultimately unused. They now are in the possession of video game art collectors. In this image, Croc strides out in the search of adventure. And there's the guy's signature, so no steely. This image of Croc swinging on a rope is a rough sketch for a potential cover art or advertisement. This is the final... No steely. That's... Is that like gonna become a quote? No steely. This final art is... That's grammatically wrong. This final art is an evolution of the rough sketch of Croc swinging on a rope, now transposed to be a balloon. That is really cool art. That is really cool. Again, no steely. This image was a personal sketch by the artist. I carry. That'd be hilarious. I'm Croc, a new video game Greg is working on. He wanted me to say hi and that it was nice meeting you. A fellow Delmulite at the gym. Take care. Me after taking my vitamins? Alright, now the marketing art. Concept art for Baron Dante. So that's where the Game Boy Color art came from, for that one puzzle mini game. This one also looks really cool. Croc hanging and waving. It's nice to have official art in this. Croc beckons his friends. Or his enemies? Croc and King Rufus. Where's Rufus? Where's Rufus? Where is he? Croc floats along, hanging onto a balloon. Croc holding one of the Gobbos. Croc jumping. One of the Gobbos. God reduced to atoms. A curious Gobbo. Neptuna the Tuna. Yep, I like the official artwork of these things. It's Eat the Ice Demon. Cactus Jack. Flibby. A Don Teedy. That is all really cool. So I could easily load up the game at any old time to repeat some of these levels if I really wanted to. Oh, and the loads here are very fast, too. That is really cool. I guess I'm going backwards all the way to the beginning now. But this was a fun return. This was definitely a fun way to return to streaming things. Oh, I can actually delete the data if I want to play it again from the beginning. So this game definitely does have replay value. I had a fun experience doing this. It's great to be back. And yeah, not much else really to say. Let me actually check and see if there's anyone else live right now. What is Splatmike doing? Oh, I got a fun idea for a raid. Yeah, I got a fun idea for a raid. But before we do so, let me talk to you guys about what my plans for the next little bit are looking like. So, I am back. but I don't think I'll be streaming that much for the next little while. But this is because at the end of April, I should be starting a new job, and at the same time, start taking classes so I could get a license to start doing this new job. So pretty much at the end of April and most of May, my life is going to be cooking busy. So I don't want to plan too much in case that takes up a lot of my time. But I do have some fun and exciting ideas for what's going to happen. By the time I hopefully make my full return in June, July, I'm hoping June or July, I'm hoping I could get this overlay fixed, maybe an updated PNG guide, and I gotta update screens such as, I gotta update this, update this, update this. We'll definitely update my BRB screen. Maybe my stream ending is probably gonna be okay as is. I think my stream ending is okay as is. I'm definitely gonna need a new starting soon. Yep, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna need a new starting soon. I want to plan on updating this overlay. Since I'm not too much of a multiplayer person these days, I'll still do some of it, just not too much. And like, there's gotta be stuff I'm gonna want to do. Part of why I took the last several months off was because my life was starting to get in a bit of a busy direction. And it kind of showed over the holidays. I would have been a bit of a mess if I had a stream schedule on top of it. But I will be back fully soon, but I'll be doing some small stuff here and there. Like, I'm actually thinking on considering doing a stream during the Splatfest. I do have a collab set up at some point during that weekend. We have not finalized on the date and time just yet. But I definitely think I'll be live either Saturday or Sunday for the Splatfest. I am on Team Afternoon, so that'll be fun. Otherwise, after that, I think I'll be sporadic or during, like, weekends in the evenings, or if I find time free. I can't promise anything. Trying to throw some single-player stuff and get some multiplayer things, too. It'll be fun. I'm trying not to think too much about things just yet. I mean, Mario Kart comes out in a couple months, so that'll be something. So that's just an idea. I'm just thinking out loud about things, but I don't want to make a habit of doing just that. But I don't expect to do anything right as the Switch 2 and Mario Kart launch in June. But, you know, I'm going to try getting things updated here. That's probably what I'm going to spend most of April and May doing. Maybe most of May on the side things. So if I do decide to do the Splatfest on this weekend, it'll most likely continue what I have here. And fun times are ahead. I don't want to promise anything until I know for sure how my schedule's going to look like with my new job and once these classes end. Besides, I definitely like having time to play some of these other games on the side, doing my own thing at my own pace, at my own time. I had fun doing this, and I honestly miss these streams. I'm not going to be anywhere as frequent as I was before I did my retirement last year. Because life calls, and things are going to be going. But, you know, it was definitely nice coming back. It took this game to get a remaster to make me go, yeah, I'm going to be doing that. To make me go, yeah, I'm coming back. And I just realized how fun this is. I'm just not going to push myself like I have in the past. I think we just hit the 3-hour mark. Well, roughly 3 hours, because I had to BRB for a little bit, and other stuff. But if I were to give ideas of what you could probably expect from me as far as streams, Croc 2 is a defo. I just don't know when. I don't want to say anything just yet, but I definitely want to do Croc 2. If it gets a remaster, awesome. If not, I need to play through the PlayStation 1 disc and make sure it's still functional for me. Because I don't want to be in the middle of it and go like, guys, I had to stop at this point, my disc is not working well enough. So I don't want to give a promise on that just yet. I also have a couple ideas as far as games that I could do. Like, 2 other ideas I had in mind are, well, I was planning on some RPGs, but I'm like, nah, I don't want to do something super extraneous. But some ideas I have, here are 2 ideas I have as far as games I could do at some point. Unless stuff on the Switch 2 surprises me, like, I definitely want to see if I could try Mario Kart at some point. But 2 things I was definitely thinking of. I can't give any dates or anything just yet, but the games I was thinking, Ori and the Will of the Wisps and Elden Ring. Well, Elden Ring's coming to the Switch 2, so I'm like, yeah, it's coming to Switch 2, it's gonna be relevant again. I was initially thinking for Halloween-ish, but I'm like, it's coming to Switch 2 on launch day, so I'm like, I'll see. But those are my plans. Croc 2, Elden Ring, Ori and Will of the Wisps. I played The Blind Forest earlier this year and loved it. And I'm sure people would definitely be excited to see how I feel about the sequel. But that's later. I can't say anything about when, but those are just ideas. I think you guys would definitely like those ideas. I already have the PlayStation 5 version of Elden Ring with its DLC. I held it off in case I decide to play it on the stream. And I'm like, you know, it's coming to Switch. It's coming to Switch 2. I'll do it. I'm like, it's gonna be a nice sight. It's gonna be nice times. So those are 3 games you can most likely anticipate from me in the future. Just don't expect anything from me really too much until June, July. Because like I said, I just gotta focus on getting ready for this new job and these classes I start at the end of April. And I don't want to overwork myself to the point of collapse. I'm sure you all understand. And this also gives me enough time to fix up all these upgrades and doodads. This PG is like 2 years old now, I think. So I think I'm about due to give it an upgrade. I have an idea what I want to do for it. I'll still keep the Octoling look, because that's kind of how I portrayed my online character. So I'm going to stick with the Octoling look. I'm still a Splatoon guy, I just won't be playing it anywhere as much. At least until probably Splatoon 4. But I'm hoping to be back during the weekend for at least one stream in the Splatfest. I'm thinking just the one. I'll make the stream on like probably Friday, Saturday upon when I know what's gonna happen for the collab in the Splatfest I'm gonna have with. They were in the stream earlier. My good friends at the Sepultiers, my best mate at the UK Speed Inkling, and one of my closest friends of America, Vibrant. So we're gonna have a Sepultier trio stream. We haven't had that for, well, that's a lie. I had that one with them back in January, but I didn't stream that because I was in the middle of my hiatus at the time. But the plan, the last time I did a trio stream with them was back in the Carb Splatfesta Bread Rice Pasta, where Vibrant was the one streaming and all 3 of us were together for it. I just wanted to give us the chance to do it. But the last time I did something with all 3 of us together was like about a year ago when the Splatoon 1 servers, I can't English, Splatoon 1 servers shut down. But before I ramble, I want to thank you guys for joining me for Croc Legend of the Gobbos Remaster. You guys can see what started my gaming journey and what a game it is. It's not perfect, but I like it. I think the remaster fixed up on some things. There are things I like better in the original, like the music. But I do like some stuff in the remake more, like the boss speeders and the insanely fast loading times. I, interestingly, did not run into the couple of glitches that I've heard of people talking about online with being hit by invisible... Oh, wait, I did have that in the Baron Dante level, where I got hit by something invisible before going into his fight at that wrecking ball chain thing. But I never ran into that in the Tower Power or the other thing. And there was an issue, and there was a glitch where it's like not registering the puzzle pieces you collected. I luckily never ran into either of those, really. So, those will be fixed in the near future from what Argonaut said, which that's gonna be welcome. I had fun doing this. Now, I got an idea. Why don't we go on a raid to somebody? I will say now that this stream is in spoiler territory for the game he is currently playing. So if you don't want spoilers on Brothership, I would suggest turning away. But in the meantime, I was thinking on raiding my fellow friend Splatmike. He's doing Brothership. He is nearing the end of the game. I think he's on his final session today. I could be wrong, but judging by where he is, I think he's gonna finish it today. Let's give a subspace raid. Only say it once or twice. Don't spam it, please, and thank you. Let me actually first and foremost make sure I can redirect. Here we go. I can actually warn you. I can actually get this going. So, I'm glad you guys could join me for my return for Croc Legend of the Gobbos Remaster. Hope to at least see you guys this weekend for the Splatfest. And then I'll be back for my full return in, I'm hoping, June. I may not be able to do Mario Kart World on launch day, but once I get these things taken care of and all that, I'm hoping to return in June or July. With probably some Mario Kart World, maybe a birthday stream if I'm back by July. And I'll figure out if I'm gonna do Elden Ring or Ori and the Will of the Wisps first. I'll figure out between the two. Croc 2 I'm probably gonna hold up until later in the year or early next year. I'll figure it out. It also goes by whatever the Switch 2 is gonna be coming out with. Some stuff like Donkey Kong Bonanza, that's an idea, but it's new. I don't want to be backseated or in competition with anybody else. I just want to do what I want to do for the fun of it. And I'm like, those are the 3 games I can promise right now. Croc 2, Elden Ring, and Ori and the Will of the Wisps. In the meantime, let's go raid Splatmike. Thank you all for joining me today. I'll see you this weekend for the Splatfest. The stream will be in the afternoon for the American time zones because I'm Team Afternoon. Best of luck to all 3 teams, but I'm hoping Shiver doesn't win this one. Poor Fry was begging for a win this time. The stream will redirect you guys over to Splatmike right away. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for joining me on my return. Have a good rest of your day and stay awesome, everybody. Take care.